somewhere I heard that you guys describe your sound as Earl Grey, gorilla, and disco something. Emil, what does that mean?
Jeez, I don't know. I'm guessing we do dig a little cup of tea every now and then, for starters. We do like to disco and party. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Gorilla?
Yeah, I think that probably like relates to how we in the beginning wanted to market ourselves using guerrilla marketing techniques and stuff. But I don't think we sound like that. I mean, we maybe sound like four gorillas making music in the jungle a little bit, but
Tribal.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that initial marketing plan.
It was just to try and be unconventional. Like we printed 1,000 copies of our first little EP. We gave it away. We instead, like, then we released our next album. We had this massive house party where we didn't play. A lot of it was giving our stuff away. And I don't know, like, we just wanted to try and reach the people and by slightly different, more unconventional methods, I guess, than the standard like Facebook event and like the odd poster or whatever.
Also, maybe like. Personally, I can say you get quite overhearing people talk about or try to describe their music, especially in terms like this genre crossed with that genre with a little bit of this genre, and like it's also like specific. So they're more just like 3 words that can evoke some reaction out of somebody, you know? Because at the end of the day, you can kind of call it what you want. It's music. It's like going to be interpreted. So any 4 descriptions will apply. So. Earl Grey was a good one.
Awesome. And now you're 2 full-length studio albums away from that initial EP. Your newest one's called Pyramid. What can we hear on it?
Well, you can hear the songs that that we wrote, like Best Pretenders, Stereo Kids, and Occasional Lives, which have been like on the radio and stuff. But beyond that, there's like a 10-minute song on there, which is like a 10-minute psychedelic journey through the heart of the evil record industry. The precipice. Yeah, I don't know. What else?
Yeah, I mean, the collection of songs, we worked about maybe 15 or 16 songs to make that album, and we spent about like maybe a total of 3 months in studio, and we really got very deep into the effects and like manipulating the sounds, and like especially in this 10-minute song, it's quite an oral journey, and we like did some things that we'd been wanting to do for a while. Like we made the one part of the song just like breaks out, and we had these dueling like elven flutes kind of playing over each other, which is like something we made up at one point, and we're so happy that it got into a song that we released. So
it has like these great like psych aspects, like very futuristic sounds and whatever, but it still has such like a strong backbone of like just classic 60s pop melodies and stuff. And like the 2 layered together just create like an entire chamber of a new sound.
So I was going to ask you what type of music you're influenced by, but basically it sounds like you're influenced by everything.
That would be fair to say for some.
Yeah, pretty fair to say. I mean, there's so much music, so much cool music coming out all the time that every day you can discover the most mind-blowing band in the world. So if you're open-minded, I suppose, yeah, everything's fair game.
Now, 2013's been a crazy year for you guys. You released the album and toured all around the country. What was it like seeing the country, you know, playing your music, traveling around this whole beautiful country of ours?
It's really beautiful. It's so like, it's pretty much one of the best things about being in a band in South Africa is just that you get to see South Africa. Like, a lot of friends of mine who are the same age as me would have like maybe been to Joburg once or never been to Durban or anything like that. And can honestly say I think I've been to every province and kind of been to places a few times, like got friends in all those places now from that experience, and like that's such a cool gift that being in the band has brought for all of us, you know.
You must have some crazy tour stories. What's the craziest thing that happened? That smile says something happened.
Just 5 minutes, man, 5 minutes. I don't know, is it safe for camera?
Yeah, go on.
I don't know, no, I'll be too embarrassed. Too embarrassed.
That means it's a good story.
It is a good story, yes.
Okay.
We're really
Well,
bad
not
at
at the
this
time, though, it
question.
was terrible at the time. And the next morning as well, but it just involves late night decisions and women mainly, and brandy, pretty much.
We'll probably leave it at that then.
Thank you.
Right.
There was that one time where like 4 or 5, we can't remember, small dragons flew into our car and like demanded that we give them our gold.
That must have been terrifying.
They were small, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Here's one of them. I caught one. I put him on my necklace.
Very impressive.
Immortalized.
So you're going to be playing it Up the Creek pretty soon.
Yes.
Are you excited? Big plans
Super.
for that?
Up the Creek's the best, or in my opinion, the best festival in South Africa. I love it. They're all great, but Up the Creek has that little extra special Breda River vibe.
Do you prefer playing big festivals or small shows?
They both have different vibes, I think. Big festivals kind of, it makes you feel very in control and powerful, like playing to such large audiences. And for a marketing perspective, you get to reach that many people in that short space of time. But there's still like nothing that touches like the intimacy of a small gig with like sweaty drunk guys like all over you on the stage and whatever. That's like, girls actually. Yeah, and like just like small venues also have that very powerful, like you can't escape this like cannonball of sound everywhere, and like the energy as well is just unbelievable. So yeah, I guess it depends what you're into, or at the time what you feel like.
So what's on your iPods or at the moment? What are you listening to?
Lots of Foals,
yeah.
I think.
Portugal the Man, always.
The new Arctic Monkeys album is very cool as well.
Classics, Led Zeppelin, like Jimi Hendrix, 60s music.
So where can we find you online? Where can we buy your music?
You can find us online at www.theplasticsband.com. And Facebook, you can search for The Plastics. On Twitter, we're at The Plastics. All the links to our music, all our music's on iTunes, so it'll link you to that from those 3 places. SoundCloud as well. If you want to listen to our music, SoundCloud is the best.
And our blog and website as well. It's like cool little intimate posts.
Yeah.